Let's start with a number, 95%. That's not just a statistic, it's a wall that almost everyone hits. In the world of special forces, 95% of candidates don't make it through. Imagine a line of 100 hopefuls, each one with dreams of glory, grit, and honor. By the end, only 5 are left standing. The rest, they're sent home, changed forever by the experience. That's how many candidates fail special forces training. It's a process designed to break you down, to strip away every comfort and every illusion you might have about your own limits. Out of every 100 who show up, only 5 finish. The odds are stacked against you from the very beginning, and that's exactly how it's meant to be. This isn't just tough, it's a crucible. Every day is a test, and every test is a chance to prove you belong or a reason to pack your bags. The entry requirements are brutal, but surviving the process is the real test. It's not just about passing a fitness exam, it's about enduring a relentless grind that pushes you to your breaking point and then asks for more. Imagine a 100-pound rucksack and a 12-mile run. That's a normal day. And when your legs are screaming and your shoulders are raw, you still have to keep moving, because falling behind isn't an option. It's not just about muscle, it's about grit, pushing on when your body and mind beg you to quit. The real challenge is mental. Can you silence the voice that says enough and keep going anyway? The process isn't cruel, it's necessary. Every hardship, every moment of doubt is there for a reason. It's about forging warriors who can handle the unimaginable. These missions demand superhuman resilience. You'll face freezing rain, scorching heat, and endless nights. The world doesn't care if you're tired, and neither do your instructors. They need people who lead under pressure, think clearly when exhausted, and trust their team with their lives. In the field, hesitation can cost everything. The training burns away everything but the strongest core. It reveals who you are when there's nothing left to give, when you're running on empty and still have miles to go. What separates the 5%? It's not just strength or speed, it's the will to keep moving forward no matter what stands in your way. It's not always the biggest or fastest, it's the one who refuses to quit, the one who helps a teammate up, who finds a way through pain, who never lets go of the mission. The pain is temporary, but the honor lasts forever. The badge you earn isn't just a symbol, it's proof that you did what almost no one else could. This isn't just a job, it's a calling, and selection is the first, most unforgiving gatekeeper. Only those who truly belong make it through, and for them the journey is just beginning. The break-in phase is anything but gentle. It's the moment when your body first collides with the reality of military training, a reality that's harsh, unyielding, and designed to push you far beyond your comfort zone. From the very first step onto the training ground, you're met with a wall of intensity that never seems to let up. It's designed to break you, not just physically but mentally and emotionally. Every drill, every shouted command, every moment of exhaustion is calculated to strip away your old habits and test your limits. Instructors are experts at exposing doubt and weakness from day one. Their eyes miss nothing, and their words are sharp, cutting through any facade you might bring with you. Physical drills are relentless. Push-ups to exhaustion, log carries, ice-cold river crossings. Each task is more than just a workout. It's a challenge to your willpower. A test of how much you're willing to endure when your muscles are screaming and your mind is begging for relief. The chaos has a purpose, testing your fitness and your response to stress and fatigue. In the midst of confusion and noise, you're forced to find focus, to dig deep for reserves of strength you didn't know you had. Anyone can perform when rested, but true character is revealed when you're running on empty, when your body aches and your mind is clouded by exhaustion. Who are you when you're cold, hungry, and exhausted? Obstacle courses, water-filled pipes, and endless mud force you to confront your limits. It's in these moments, shivering and soaked, that you discover what you're truly made of. Towering walls and impossible-looking challenges test not just your strength, but your courage and your willingness to help others. Sometimes it's not about being the fastest or the strongest. It's about refusing to quit, no matter how tough it gets. Instructors watch not just if you finish, but how you handle adversity. They're looking for grit, for determination, for the spark that keeps you moving forward when everything in you wants to stop. The demands never let up. Exhaustion is constant. Every day brings new challenges, and every night you wonder if you'll have the strength to do it all again tomorrow. This is where the mental game begins. Your body screams for rest, but the schedule is merciless. You learn to push through fatigue, to find motivation in the smallest victories, and to keep going when quitting feels like the only option. The goal: strip away comfort and see what's left underneath. When the mud and discomfort become your new normal, you start to realize that growth only happens when you're willing to be uncomfortable. Are you a resilient leader, or do you crumble under pressure? In these moments, leadership isn't about rank, it's about attitude, about lifting others up, even when you're struggling yourself. The answer is revealed in the mud and sweat. It's here, where your body meets the grind, that you discover the strength and resilience that will carry you through the rest of your journey. Special Forces training isn't just about brawn. The real test is psychological. Instructors use mental games, confusion, and impossible tasks to see how you think under pressure. You might be lost in the woods at 3 a.m., then grilled on military trivia. Can you compartmentalize and stay focused? Disinformation is common. Conflicting instructions, ambiguous scenarios. The point is to see if you panic or adapt. Success means filtering noise, trusting your training, and staying calm in chaos. Instructors push your emotional buttons, searching for unflappable mental toughness. The process is brutal but essential. Real missions are never straightforward. Training must be harder than reality, forging minds as strong as steel. Only those who thrive in uncertainty make it through. The rucksack isn't just gear, it's your constant, punishing companion. From the moment you shoulder it, you feel its weight pressing down, a silent reminder of the challenge ahead. It's always there, digging into your shoulders, testing your resolve with every step. Weighing up to 100 pounds, it's packed with everything you need to survive: water, food, ammunition, shelter, and sometimes even your hopes of making it through the day. Every item has a purpose, and every ounce adds to the burden. Ruck marches are brutal, timed, over rough terrain, often at night in all weather. Rain, mud, darkness, and fatigue become your reality. The world narrows to the sound of boots on gravel and the ache in your muscles. Fail to meet the standard and you're out. There are no second chances. The pressure is immense, knowing that every step could be the one that ends your journey. The pain is relentless: raw shoulders, aching knees, exhaustion that seeps into your bones. Every mile feels longer than the last, and the weight never lets you forget it's there. But you must fight, navigate, and think with that weight on your back. Every decision matters, and mistakes are costly. The ruck tests not just your body, but your mind and spirit. The rucksack forces efficiency and awareness. One misstep can mean injury. You learn to move with purpose, to read the ground, to anticipate every obstacle. You learn to hate it, but also to respect it, packing it perfectly, hoisting it just right. The ruck becomes a test of discipline, a lesson in preparation and attention to detail. Surviving the ruck is a rite of passage, teaching you to push past your limits. It forges bonds with those beside you, and proves to yourself that you can endure more than you ever thought possible. It's a symbol of the burden these operators carry for life. The scars and memories linger long after the march is over, a reminder of what it took to earn your place. The ruck becomes part of you. It shapes your body, your mindset, and your sense of what's possible. You carry its lessons long after you set it down. Enduring it is proof you belong. The ruck is more than a burden. It's a badge of honor, earned with every grueling step. In Special Forces, lone wolves don't last. The system is built on teamwork. From day one, you're thrown into groups with tasks impossible to complete alone. You're competing for spots, but you can't succeed without helping your rivals. The cadre watch for those who put the team first, even at personal cost. Team-building exercises are brutal, like carrying a massive log everywhere. The log tests not just strength, but communication and conflict management. The team that works together, not just the strongest, succeeds. In real missions, your life depends on your teammates. Trust forged in hardship is unbreakable. Training strips away ego, building a unit stronger than any individual. That's the secret sauce of elite teams. In Special Forces training, there are no rules, just chaos. Routines change without warning, sleep is interrupted for surprise drills. The goal: break your reliance on predictability and force constant readiness. Surprise challenges test your ability to switch from rest to action instantly. Instructors orchestrate chaos: fake rescues, sudden missions, mass casualty drills. There's no right answer, only how you adapt and lead under pressure. The only certainty is uncertainty. You learn to thrive in chaos and always expect the unexpected. Sleep deprivation is a weapon. It's not just about being tired, it's about breaking you down. Sleep is a luxury. You might get a few hours, often broken and useless. Tasks don't stop. Physical and mental challenges continue as exhaustion deepens. Cognitive abilities crumble. Simple tasks become monumental. Emotions fray, hallucinations creep in, and frustration boils over. Instructors watch for those who can function and lead, even when running on fumes. The purpose: simulate the fog of war where rest is rare and missions don't pause. Training teaches you your limits and how to push past them. You learn to perform, decide, and endure, even when you're running on empty. It's a brutal but necessary lesson in endurance. Hollywood gets it wrong. Special forces aren't lone wolf super soldiers. The real weapon is the mind teamwork, planning, and problem solving. Operators work with locals, understand cultures, and win hearts and minds. Training isn't all action. Much of it is academic: languages, medicine, technology, geopolitics. Most of success is in the preparation, not the action. Instructors aren't bullies, they're educators with a purpose. They push you to your limits, but always to build, not break. The perfect candidate isn't flawless. They fail, recover, and drive on. Resilience in the face of failure is what matters. That's the real mark of an elite operator. Beyond the headline challenges, Special Forces training is about hidden skills. The gray man principle, blending in, being unnoticeable, is key. Operators practice moving and acting like locals, requiring sharp observation and social intelligence. Mental hacks help endure hardship, visualization, breaking tasks into chunks, finding humor in misery. Unusual drills, lockpicking, hot wiring, improvising tools, foster creative problem solving. It's not about being a criminal, but about seeing possibilities everywhere. Intelligence, creativity, and mental fortitude are as important as strength. Training reveals, not creates, those with the right mix of grit, smarts, and humility. These are the quiet professionals, the thinking soldiers. They're masters of themselves and their environment. That's what makes them the best in the world.